All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. I'm here with the Bells. And we have some very unique happenings. It usually happens, but not to this scale. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And we know the reason why it's happening to this scale, except we probably going to have to actually hone in our prayers a little bit more because it seems like it's catching all the garbage in between.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
But what we have today going on is we've got a bunch of people calling today, more so than usual. Is that right? And it's funny what religious people do. Notice what religious people do. Sister Ashley called Sister Carol when we was on the road, and would you care to share with the listening audience out there the type of phone calls that you dealt with today, please?
Yes, the first lady that called said, I have questions that I need answered now. And I said, we're all butchering chickens, so I'll have someone get with you. I tried to give her the website information. She said, you mean to tell me that you can't send someone to the phone to take my questions right now? And so, had to end up hanging up. Then I had a guy that called. He wanted someone to talk to him. And I said, would you like a brother or an elder? It might be easier to, get to a brother. And he said, oh, I'm strong in the word. I need a comforter. I don't need a man of the word. I'm a man of the word, So that was an interesting phone call. And then the other one called to warn all of us, even you, that tonight is the Jubilee. It begins tonight, the year of the Jubilee, and there's going to be a rapture. And he wanted to warn us, and when I told him that we're not believers of the rapture, the tribulation is coming. And he said, the rapture, he was so mad that he began to preach at me and shout at me and scream high level at me, so I ended up having to hang up. So that's 3 of them at least. We've had more, I can't retain them all. And he said he would not give his name and number. He don't give it to nobody, but he wanted to preach. He couldn't believe that we don't know all knowledge like him. According to Mark 13, he knows all knowledge.
So, we're leaving out the dining hall. Okay, we're leaving out the dining hall here. Brother Doug said, hey, Pastor, guess what? I just got off the phone. Tell the listener what just happened, Brother Doug.
My sister Ashley hands me the phone. She says some man named Richard. So I answer the phone, and he says to me, thus saith the Lord, tonight, and I stop him. And I said, sir, excuse me. I said, do you keep the commandments? And he said, no. And I said to him, I said, well, how you going to prophesy for Yahweh if you don't keep the commandments? He's some wicked transgressor going to call here prophesying to us. I said, you just shut your mouth and don't call back here again. That was pretty much what happened.
All right, yeah, hey, it happens. Again, the kingdom of heaven, Christ already told us that you're going to draw the good as well as the bad. He even says when you're going fishing, you take the good, you keep them, and you cast out the bad. Now, again, I have sisters that here to usually answer the phone. We expect respect, honor, and esteem, especially when you're talking with our sisters. If you got a private revelation or something like that, we understand that you want to share it with someone, but why everybody got to always feel like they got to share it with us, though? Does any of them ever express that they even listen to the ministry at all? None whatsoever at all. We're not going to hear anything that any of you got to say, especially if you don't keep the commandments. So don't be giving us, thus saith thus saith the Lord, because that's who you calling upon. But I just thought I'd share this. And as I was thinking about this earlier today, y'all remember Shabbat message, right? When I was talking about how that I have a couple of women that troll me, that just do nothing but make videos about me. Don't you think that's kind of hard?
Yes, sir.
A married woman making videos about me and only me.
That's very odd.
It's very odd.
Yes, no exception.
Especially, it's kind of like some Fatal Attraction stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it not kind of like some Fatal Attraction? Think about it, though. I mean, it's off the chain because this woman cannot tell you. This one's got to be Fatal Attraction because this woman can't tell you one thing that I have ever done to her. I think she's in love with it.
I agree.
Let me tell y'all something. I understand that we preach polygyny and stuff like that, but I can't marry every dog out there. I mean, every woman out there. Y'all getting this? And I'm not going to either, all right? But anyway, we want y'all to have a best day because We want y'all to see what happens when you're in ministry. You get it all. I mean, you get it all. We just had a sister fly out here from California to stay with us for 4 days. It's amazing how the testimony she had about us. But you can get somebody to come up on the land 1 or 2 days, and then next thing you know, all of a sudden it's the worst place they ever been in.
Yes.
But we can't keep people from coming, though. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, shalom, you have a good day. Keep coming.